Hey, everybody. How we doing?
Hello and welcome from the other side of the internet.
What's going on? How's everybody's day? How's everybody's Friday?
Got a case of the Fridays.
Dude, I did. We did like 3 jobs today. And the first 2 were done before like 10 o'clock this morning. And we were both like, do we just want to punch out early today? Like, just call it. Let's just fucking call it.
Count it. I'm connecting.
TT, nothing in water. Oh, no water in there. How was your day, good sir? How was? Oh, well, let me take it back. I know part of your day. Your unfortunate day, afternoon, whatever you want to call it.
There's so many unfortunate parts.
Grand Reserve.
I don't understand this this chest I have in my room.
You should be able to access it. I'm not exactly sure why you can't.
Every time I click on it, it says I can't use this chest. I can't use this chest. I will use it to store my belongings when I leave the tavern. That's what it says.
That's
I don't
weird.
understand what this chest does.
I'm pretty sure I opened that chest.
Don't know what
this
chest
isn't
does.
my chest. Maybe it's just like a.
Don't make any sense.
Maybe it's just like a way, like if you log off, but I need something out of your inventory, all your stuff goes there. All right, what do we got for mail here?
Probably spam, I would imagine.
Hey there, Sonny. I've been cleaning out the attic and found some old spare distillery machines. Oh wait, we already knew about these. We just didn't save it.
Yes.
So he's got new machines for us. Yeah, this one's a water mill for irrigation.
Let's see here. I'm curious about the orders out here because these give us a lot of fucking whatever rep or whatever experience. We have any onions?
Nope.
Need some onions.
Yeah, we could definitely. I mean, we got all this stuff that's planted.
So there's a mission here that says like, it wants 20 pickles in vinegar, and it's like plus 455 rep level experience, whatever we're calling the little metals. But the weird thing is, it says ingredient onion. Pickles in vinegar. We need onion for that.
I mean, clearly, pickles or vinegar needs onions.
I mean, I know I'm not a chef by any means, but something doesn't seem right there.
Something
Somebody
ain't
just go
right.
buy onions. I mean, assuming it means they have to be pickled, but still, I'm like, really? I need onions to make pickles. Like, say what?
Okay.
All right, what do you have? Are you the fucking? Yeah, she's the shop lady. All right, onions. Where's onions? Onions.
I was
You
looking
don't
at.
have onions.
Are you looking for the seeds or the actual?
Well, I was looking for the actual onions, obviously.
Okay.
doesn't even have that onion seeds. Do have seeds. Takes 4 days to grow. Is it one per? Like if we need 20 onions, do I need 20 onion seeds? They're pretty cheap. I'll just buy 20 of them. Only 57 silver. Alright, so I bought those. We'll start with that. There's some other stuff there too. But...
Alright. I'm gonna say your call. One of the things I was just gonna go buy. Well, how much? Okay, still have enough money. The recipe for aging barrels, so we can make a bunch of our own aging barrels in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would be a good thing to have.
Seems like an obvious step. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. It's three gold, 15 silver, so pretty expensive. But we got enough stuff that we can make some money.
Okay. How do I water something?
Pretty much like the same way as util, I think. One quick question, Hulk, did you get recipe fragments? You usually get the first of them at Reputation 5. Recipe fragments? No idea. I don't remember seeing any sort of recipe fragment thing.
Oh, I don't have to have like actual water in it. Oh. Okay. I was confused.
Just hit Reputation 5, it looks like. I'm not seeing anything for recipe fragments. Oh, I got a skill point to use.
Bam. Alright. There. Plant the onions. How you doing this evening, Gunblade? How are you doing on this Friday? Friday!
What have you been putting your skill points in?
See, completely forgot that was a thing. So I have 3 points available right now.
Okay.
Looks like I've done... I've done tip and expert puller.
Okay. Doing good. Just finished Visages and Expedition 33, and I'm inside Serene currently. Dev was had some issues with the Visages.
Which one of the Visages?
The masks.
The mask, right? Yeah. Yeah. Right now I'm having problems playing.
Yes. Okay. So you did expert puller, but I would need...
I did.
Okay.
Okay. So that answers this question.
What's that?
Well, we were curious about the skills and whatnot. There are some that say like bonus added from other players. So, as far as if something applies to both of us or not, it literally says on the skill if it does. So,
no. So
I got this all parts of service, which is 5%, plus 5% in the selling prices of served dishes and drinks, but that does not say bonus added from other players. So that would be just me. So, like, if I was doing most of the serving, I would probably want to get that one.
I mean, I guess probably working.
Or How's that work though? Like once you hire somebody, does that bonus apply to the hired NPC that you're using?
I don't know. I did
Gain
all
more
the
rep from
side paths and
VIP
vestiges
customers.
before I even attempted the actual boss path, mostly because I wanted the loot, but it apparently made the fight easier. So, the funny thing about that Gunblade is,
I'd say minorly.
so that fight, Dev actually had some issues with it for a while, and he ended up asking me for some input. So I looked at, all right, I ended up doing the fight instead of, and I did the same thing. I went and did all the side stuff. Well, apparently Dev didn't. He just went straight to the boss, which I get it. And I did the first path, which actually the first path I did was Joy, and I beat the mask, and it was like, what was it, like 11:30 at night or something at your time? And I called him up. I didn't even get to the boss yet. I'm like, I think I figured out the problem. Remember when you said you didn't do the side things because you went straight to? Yeah, you should probably do those. I thought it was funny. Speaking of funny,
I don't really know what to do with my skills, to be perfectly honest.
speaking of funny, I actually have an Oblivion story that I think is pretty
Plenty
funny.
of those.
So, yesterday, we need to interact with the weird statue for recipe stuff in the temple. So yesterday, I finally got some time in Oblivion. Playing through, and I decided I'm gonna figure out how to do this dupe skill. This dupe glitch. And I forgot where the temple's at. Guessing not this way. So I looked up how to do it on PC. Tried. Couldn't do it on PC. So it turns out it's significantly harder to do it on PC. Because there's not a button to switch between the pages, between your inventory and the chest. You have to move your mouse. So then when you move your mouse, it ends up, being a huge timing thing, and I just couldn't get it. I'm not seeing a temple on the map here. So I switched over to the controller, and I can do the dupe glitch like it's nothing on the controller, right? So I made myself pretty dang rich. I kept duping some grand soul gems and selling them, and duping them and selling them and duping them and selling them, which was a pain in the ass because when you make like 1,000 soul gems and you can only sell them 10 at a time, it was getting to bother me quite a bit. So what ended up happening was I ended up getting my mercantile skill all the way up to 100, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I finally decided to take a nap and do my levels. That got me to level 12 overall level. Cool. It's a big, strong 12 guy. I had forgotten that in Oblivion, the enemy or the world scales with you. So I'm now level 12. I'm now level 12. And all of my skill points are in mercantile.
Mm-hmm.
Now, thankfully, I went and bought all the
I hope
best.
you're good at buying your way out of fights.
Thankfully, I went and bought like all the best armor that all the vendors had in the capital city, so I could survive fights. But my damage output was like nothing. So thankfully. Greetings. Yeah, thankfully I was able to I had always had people around, so they would do the damage.
That's why when I do duping, I don't go crazy with the items, the amount of items because of the selling nature. It's like, what good does it do to be able to duplicate 50,000 of something if you can only sell 5 at a time? It's pointless.
Yep, I get that.
So I would usually about do about 200. And I do rings because they sell for a reasonable amount and don't weigh a goddamn thing.
Yep.
So that's what I did until I got to there. And then once you get there to that point, you can invest in a merchant or a business, however they say it. So I did that, and now I have a merchant that has 3,000 gold available to him.
Nice.
So I can sell a lot more fucking rings at one time. And now I don't really need to for the moment.
I did end up maxing out my strength and whatever the skill is that helps with like your health, your endurance. I did get those max. And speed is almost max.
I just duped arrows of the North Winds, and I duped somebody. I ended up with 1.5 million gold in arrows, and still had 1,000 arrows left over. Yeah, that's overkill. Could only sell 20 arrows at a time, and I have like 17,000. Yeah, yep, too much. I'm just gonna end up dropping those in the street somewhere and forgetting about them.
I got investment option. I can sell 30 arrows at a time.
Oh well, shit. Never mind. I take it back. You're good.
I did.
Take gold, pony boy.
So I was using the controller for the dupe, but I was using my keyboard to sell because I could take the slider down to 10 a lot faster with my keyboard. So it took a while. But yeah, I thought it was funny that I completely spaced that the world scales with your level. And here I am. I'm awesome at selling. That's pretty much it.
Grow, my little onions, grow.
You did water them, right? Well, I think you had.
I did.
Before
Yeah. Apparently, you don't actually need water in the watering can. I guess. I just assumed naturally that I did. So apparently, you don't.
How dare you assume that?
I know, right? Silly of me. I should know better playing a lot of these games.
Yeah, right.
You never need to actually fill your watering can.
I'm making a ton of these aging barrels. Just a heads up.
I spent most of my day trying to figure out where I could buy cow milk from, and I didn't find anybody. So.
Where do you buy what from?
Cow milk.
Oh yeah, I don't know. No, I stuck to it. And sold them all. It took a while, but I got there. Thankfully, I did that after Kavash. So what was it? I did all this for Kavash? No. Did I do it before?
Oh.
No. So I did it after Kavash. But before going back to Wayne and Priory. So Martin was with me the whole time, and he kept getting in my way every time I was like trying to talk to a vendor and shit.
Well, shit. Ba-ba-da-da-bum-bum-bum-bum.
I see your little onions there.
I mean, it said it takes like 3 or 4 days or something like that for them to grow. Fine, because at the moment I don't see anywhere where I can make the shit I need to. I'm assuming I have to put these in like an aging barrel of some sort in order to get the whatever pickled stuff.
I mean, it makes sense.
But that's just me. That's just me assuming. I can't find like any confirmation of that anywhere. Pickles and vinegar. The other problem I have is it says pickles and vinegar and ingredient onion, right?
Okay.
The honey flan is what I was looking for the cow milk for. Ingredient cow milk. Okay.
Okay.
Well, naturally, if I go to the kitchen and look for this, I can find it, right?
Okay.
It says right here, honey flan. Oh, it takes milk, honey, eggs, and sugar. Okay, well, it only said milk on the one thing. So, the one thing I'm looking at, the pickles and vinegar, right, only says onion. What are the chances I need more than that? Which is whatever, but I can't find it anywhere to know what all I would need. So, kind of pissing in the wind at the moment here. Movement speed.
Ooh, I'm getting
Any of
tired.
these skills unlocked? I haven't even paid attention to that.
Hey, kitty.
Those, I guess. Go sleep, sleep. Go sleep, sleep. Oh, man.
Gotta make the bed.
Do, do, do. Alright. Well, are we serving today?
Not against it.
Oh, what? Oh, no! No!
Oh, no. What?
Changes things drastically.
What's that?
All the orders are different.
Oh, they change daily?
So all those onions I just bought, I don't need those now. I'm sure we'll eventually, but...
Yeah, that sucks.
Damn. Okay. Well, that's... I mean, I kind of get it, but, like, I thought this was kind of like a board to give you kind of a, you know, sort of goal or a path outside of just running things. Like, oh, I can focus on these orders, and, you know, that can be, like, my main thing, and then we'll run the place along with side that. But no, these are just a bonus thing to complete if we have extra shit lying around. Damn it. Okay, whatever. I guess let me go ahead and open.
Yeah, go ahead and open. We got enough stuff to last us for today. Got a bunch of aging barrels down here now, so we can throw more than just you know, a couple stacks of something.
Damn, Jesus, wow. Got a lot of people in here. Holy crap.
Oh my god!
Holy crap. Who wants what? You want steak? You want that? Okay. Holy crap. Someone's already pissed. Someone's already pissed. And the table's already dirty? I mean, come on.
Alright.
What's this? That's that shit? Okay.
It's tea.
There you go.
Two beer.
Have at it.
Or 2 tea, I mean. Your water. Apparently, you can like preemptively clean the tables.
Yeah, you can do it whenever.
Red. The same
Stock
person
up on
said we'll have
rations.
to remember to stock up on rations like 3 times.
Well, I guess he's not going to forget. What a lovely journey it's been.
Tell your friends.
Ah, boy.
This place ain't so bad. See? Tea.
It's a gunblade you liking it enough to stick with it, I guess, then. Expedition, that is. I'm ever so trying to get back to it, but... Time is not on my side. Just not on my side.
I really wish the serving table would tell you what color is being called for.
I feel like those little inconveniences or whatever, like, I'm not saying they're deliberate, but I feel like they're not addressed because the idea is eventually we're going to have somebody doing this for us, so it's not going to matter.
Yeah, I get that.
But for the moment, it's kind of annoying. Do I have a thing of tea on here?
You do right now.
How the hell did I get that?
Magic.
Somebody ask for tea, please. I can't do shit with this.
There you go.
There we go. Perfect. What do you want, buddy? Steak? Good man. Good man. You look like a steak eater. That's for sure. No salad for that guy. Get to
Lauga.
get to eat some brisket tomorrow. Pretty excited about that.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's go. Get the cow. Cut it up.
Doing anything else for Mother's Day?
No, this isn't for Mother's Day. This is
This is
company
just
cookout.
because.
Yeah, this is
Bread.
company cookout.
Oh, nice.
Y'all crazy. What do y'all want this shit for? Like, I have... Okay, so it did it again.
You like?
I just served those... I served those 2 teas, and I
Yeah.
still have 2 teas on the tray.
I actually watched that happen. I knew you were gonna do it.
Tea? Want some tea? There you go. They're not going away. Just serve 2 more. I still have tea. There you go. Well, this could complicate things.
A little bit. Did we ever figure out the max that we could stack?
Yeah, it was 5. Because remember, I was like, why can I hold 3 on the bottom one, but only 2 on the next one?
Tea!
Got rid of 1.
Tea! That's one way to do it, I guess.
Infinite tea glitch. Yeah, I mean, of all the things I want an infinite supply of, I promise you that is dead bottom of the list.
The problem is,
I see, like, I love,
if
like,
he's gonna have that glitch, he's gonna have to be the one to run the tea to everybody.
I love the, like, I'm
I
just
need a
like,
tea as well.
over the movie last weekend, you know, they have all the commercials and shit they love to show.
Take it.
And, one of them, or whatever, several of them,
What?
for like tea. And I'm like, every time they show it, I'm like, no part of this looks appetizing at all. Like, I do not understand tea. I just don't. So disgusting. No infinite tea. Nah, I don't want any tea. I want any tea. Youngblade. Right.
I like sweet tea. And Gunblade Nana used to make sun tea all the time. She loved to make sun tea.
Oops. Nope, there you go.
There you,
So
If it
apparently, if I take a tea from here and serve it to a person here, it doesn't take it. Interesting. Yeah, now like if we could do like infinite steak gunblade, I'd be all over that.
You're the infinite logger.
Yeah, sorry, I don't actually have any bourbon with me tonight. I'm not gonna be drinking tonight.
Damn.
I'm probably gonna do more than enough of that tomorrow night, so not partaking tonight. I know I would help when I was younger. Help with the tea.
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't ever remember if she did sun tea around you.
So, not a tea drinker myself, right? Self-admitted not a tea drinker, not even remotely. So, knowing that, sweet tea, is that kind of like when people get a cup of coffee and just absolutely demolish it with cream and sugar?
No cream, but yeah. Red.
So it's like, yeah, I like tea, but I don't really like tea unless it's full of shit that has no business being in tea.
Now, okay, it is just straight sugar though. Like there's not anything else. It's just tea and sugar. It's kind of like making the proper Kool-Aid. You're not making the proper Kool-Aid if you don't put half a fucking container of sugar in there.
Yeah.
If you talk to anybody, especially from Texas, they think our sweet tea up here is weak.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, that's like one of those, like, more so with coffee than tea. But, like, when I see some get coffee and then just dump mounds and mounds of coffee or sugar and creamer, and I'm like, you might want to consider you don't like coffee.
right?
Like, I don't think you like coffee, man.
So
You put that much shit in it, I don't think you're a coffee drinker.
So I used to do that, right? I used to put a ton of creamer in there and a ton of sugar in there, and I'm not much of a coffee drinker unless it's like the winter. For some reason, I don't even want to say it's a warmth thing. Maybe it is. I don't know. But during the winter, I just crave coffee. I started noticing that I was putting an astronomical amounts of sugar and creamer in there.
Yeah.
And so I stopped. I stopped doing sugar and would just do creamer. And the problem I had with that is that, creamer is supposed to add, a little bit of actual flavor, not just sweetness.
Yeah.
And the creamer that we had, I need some water. Creamer we had at my work was like some of the most generic fucking creamer that you ever could imagine. And it made everything taste burnt. So then I'm like, if I'm going to have creamer, I need sugar. And then we ran out of sugar. Oh, it was annoying.
I had a guy one time. I was just infinite tea this way. I was making a cup of hot chocolate one morning. I forget what month it was. This was like in August or something like that,
Okay.
And he actually started giving me crap for you're having hot chocolate when it's like 75 degrees out. And I just looked at him, I'm like, while I understand kind of the knee-jerk reaction to that, like, you drink coffee every morning of the year. What's the fucking difference?
Yeah.
Like, did you really think about what you just said for a second? Like, what?
Yeah. I don't know. I definitely have found that I like iced coffee during the summer and regular coffee during the winter. But
Oh, the freaking water. Don't like the taste of leaves and dirt. Nah, I don't. I'm not a big fan of it either.
you don't actually get the taste of dirt.
Maybe not the dirt.
Leaves, I'll give you the leaves. Tea.
It's like one of the reasons I'm not a big seafood guy. I really don't like the taste of the ocean. I really don't. I'm not a fan of that.
My wife's not either.
It's like
Although
one of the only fish I like is like a nice grilled salmon. Can't taste the ocean there.
Although the funny thing is so my wife, she doesn't like seafood at all. She doesn't like the taste of the fishiness and everything. But she said that the only time she's ever actually enjoyed seafood, is when she went to Seattle and actually had fresh salmon, like caught off the pier that morning. It was like, oh, so you don't like fishy taste unless it's like super fresh fishy taste. That makes sense. I am not a cultist, sir. All I want to do is take your money. Wow, really?
I mean, place is the pits, huh?
That's the first person I've had to kick out since I took over. Apparently, the idea is just to stay on top of shit instead of watching it actually turn dirty.
He sat down. He's like the second one in the door today. Like, I don't think anyone even had time to say anything. He's one of those guys that always stays in a bad mood.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, we've made good money today.
So we figured out that one of those
One
helpers is like 5 silver an hour.
Something like that, yeah. Or was it a day, maybe?
I want to say it's per hour. I mean, you're looking at maybe a gold. Well, gold worth would be like 20 hours. Get out of here. Get out of there. I mean, we could part with that if it makes it easy for us.
Well, we can't do it yet.
That was level 4.
No. We already talked about that. That's the orders that were at level 4. Powering's level 6.
Gotcha. Water lugger.
Alright. God damn. So do we all watch the Doom launch trailer?
I did not actually get a chance to watch that.
Got me amped. I was like, oh man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I'm going to be furiously trying to finish Expedition before that, but...
You might want to just say, everybody, leave me alone. You guys are almost making 5 silver per order, let alone per hour. It would be worth it.
And plus, we got a little ways to go before we unlock it, so we'll, I'm guessing by that point, be doing even more, but...
I mean, we got half a level today. So... August.
Let's see.
Why'd you leave in such a sour mood?
Jerk.
I have been on top of this shit. What? Ooh. What happened?
Guess they didn't like the fact that they had to leave.
Did you do last call?
I did, yeah.
Ah, I tried to do last call too, so I must have just kicked them out.
No! Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Okay, so we need to communicate
That's
when
funny.
we're doing last call.
That's funny.
Whoopsie. All right, we got a
That's
little bit of
funny.
time here. Let's see if we can.
Gonna put out the fire. All right. Oh.
What?
Okay. We get a little low on food.
Okay. Morning, ZJ. How you doing?
Ooh,
We
I
got
was
plenty
doing
of
this morning,
crops. We just don't have any meat. So.
We got one logger left available. Damn, that sucks. First come, first serve, I guess.
All right. Well, guess we'll leave the fireplace going so we can.
Hey, meat or mead? Meat.
Meat.
Meat. I mean, we're gonna need mead too eventually. I'm sure, but I've got 3 bottles of it behind me somewhere. They're all empty. But the bottles are there. All right. So we should probably stay closed today and get some stuff done.
Oh no, I broke it.
I'm gonna check. Yep.
Oh. Looks like I don't have that shelf in my mini fridge anymore.
Good God, what the hell did you do?
I hit it by accident when I went to go grab a beer.
Got creeped out today? Ooh, yes, I want to hear about this. How did it happen?
Creepy.
I must know. I must know.
Hey, we got more lager.
Yeah.
The age just hit.
Route. Use it to plant a tree. Why? I'm struggling to find out why we need to plant trees.
For more wood.
But they respawn every day, don't they?
Yeah, they do, but I don't think they I don't think the respawn rate is quite what I was saying it was. I feel like it's off a little bit.
Just. Probably heard about those old creepy pastas. Like, oh, I went to that website and it showed me weird stuff.
Yeah, creepy
Blah, blah,
pastas.
I have no idea what we're talking about now.
Did you read a creepypasta was like a series on I think it was a website at one point. It might have been a Reddit or something like that. But anyways, it was that like people telling stories that would make you get creeped out. It's just you reading people's stories.
Okay.
Could be real, could be fake.
What's the pasta tie-in then?
It was just a clever name.
It's like, why am I supposed to get hungry while reading these? I don't understand.
Speaking of hungry,
I'm gonna read creepypasta. What?
I tried something for lunch today.
Uh-huh.
I tried the chicken nuggets from Taco Bell.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, so you wouldn't think it's a thing. And a lot of people are like, I don't see why it's a thing. But yeah, I gave it a shot. I tried the chicken nuggets from Taco Bell because apparently the breading is supposed to be taco shells. I'm gonna and I've heard a lot of people have been, surprisingly happy. Oh, it's Sunday. This place isn't open. Damn.
Yep, nothing open. I just noticed that.
Nothing. Is it? Well, I don't think everything doesn't open until like 9. I thought. Looks like it's everything. Okay. Well, shit. Okay. I was at this place, yeah, and it was closed. I was like, oh, it's Sunday, but it looks like all the places are closed.
So let me get this straight. Taco Bell now has chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets.
They have chicken nuggets.
Yep.
But these motherfuckers can't make me a chili cheese burrito? Who's running that place?
You mean a quesarito?
I need to talk to him. No, I mean chili cheese burrito. They can make me a quesarito if I order on their app, which I'm never doing. Get the hell out of here. I want a chili cheese burrito. You'll make them. Can't make them. Oh, we don't have those anymore. Yeah, I know, but I know you got the shit back there. Just make one.
Just make one. You'll be right.
You got all the shit back there. I know you do. Just fucking make me a chili cheese burrito. We can't do that. But we got chicken nuggets.
But I gave the chicken nuggets a try because I heard a lot of people saying that they were surprisingly good. Not bad. I'm not going to say that they're anywhere near as good as what I was hearing, but they're not bad. So I use the Binding of Isaac fan wiki quite frequently when I play because the game has no explanations about items. Makes sense. So I know how that website looks. But today, that website had certain articles changed for some reason. I didn't know why. The articles all stated a single sentence all over again, some weird link. Obviously, I did not click the link because you don't know what it is. Could have been a virus or whatever, but it was pretty spooky to see it. Chances are somebody fucking attacked that shit. Because it's a wiki, right? So they can be changed by anybody?
Anybody.
At the end, it was the creators of the site. Basically, what happened was the developers of the Isaac Fan Wiki used a website called Fandom Wikis to make their wiki. Developers of Fandom Wiki claim whatever is on their site as their own, even though they didn't use it. Developers of the Isaac Wiki did not know that, learned about it, and now moved to a different website. Well, you made the right choice by not clicking on that link for sure.
Never click on links.
Nope. That's
it's crazy. It's crazy to me how stuff like that happens in this day and age.
It's insane.
It's crazy. Like the amount of phone calls that get made and people just freely give out information over the phone. Like,
oh yeah.
I had someone tell me about they had an issue with their bank called them asking for confirmation of information, this and that, right? And it was it was a story of whatever, their friend or whatever, right? Grandma, I don't know who the hell it was.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about it, I'm like, I don't get that. Like, who gives information with, like, we've had the bank we've had for 20-ish years now.
Yeah.
They've not called me once. They've never called me. Like, your bank is never going to call you. They'll send you email. They'll send you a mail. They might send you an email. Like, they're not going to call you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. Why do you think they are?
They gotta get.
Unless you've previously called them and are like waiting a call back, they're not just gonna randomly call you.
They need me right now, man. Right now.
Crazy. As a last FAQ, they changed all the articles to don't use this site because those are money grabbers who claim foreign content as their own. Oh, the link, it was just a link to the new page.
Yeah.
Sounds like drama. Sounds like drama.
Dev's favorite.
God damn, yes. Really want to know what we're eventually going to do with this attic space.
Yeah, me too.
Surely to God, there's a use for it outside of nothing. That's what it's worth right now.
I mean, there's got to be, like, at some point, some sort of upgrade for the tavern, right?
It's got to be. All right.
I
got unaged lager. That needs to go in the barrel down here, right?
Say that again.
I got unaged lager from the still or whatever. That needs to go in the barrel down here, right?
If there's an empty barrel, yes. I do not believe you can stack it on top of one that's got a partial stack.
Gotcha. Alright, there's... After me putting that in there, there's 2 more empty barrels. So let's try and leave at least one of those empty for whenever these onions pop up. And hopefully I can put them in it.
Okay. I can do that. I'm also making 2 more. Just a heads up.
Malted grain. Juice. The fruit trees? Can we get fruit trees?
Yeah, actually, at one point, I saw that we could.
Because that would make sense if you could plant fruit trees. That part I get. Oh, they're not wrong in what they say. So they signed a contract. And that contract did not state what happened at the end. So there are some legal violations. Okay. Speaking of legal violations, the last we heard was Nintendo lost in court against Power. Power got forced to make content changes lately or in the near future. Oh yeah, I knew that the second they changed how pals were thrown out.
Yep.
I didn't need the court to tell me that. That was obvious. Like, yeah, the second you didn't throw them out any longer, they just appear next to you. Yeah. They were obviously forced to do that because there's no reason they would have. Otherwise, oh shit. All right. We didn't light the fire.
Do 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 do.
Cooked seafood.
Oh man.
Well.
The other thing we
Okay.
could think about doing too, maybe we can do it when we hit level 6 or whatever, but adding in another table or two.
Yeah, I definitely don't think we want to do that until we've gotten a hired hand.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but something that was changed with the notes hinting it was because of legal stuff was the fact that you no longer can use pals to glide with. You can only glide while using the glider from now on. Well, that's kind of annoying. Which is
What?
odd to me because I do not recall to have that anywhere linked to Pokemon.
I was just gonna say.
Actually, the
Recall you didn't do
newer
that.
don't the newer games have a gliding function where because you can ride the Pokemon now?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty
I
sure
haven't
there is.
played a whole
Gunblade
lot
would
of
know.
them, but
Gunblade would know. Him and Atomic.
I know you can
would
definitely
show
ride
up.
them, but
Yeah, gliding function.
I never
but
found
not
any you could
with
glide.
Pokemon. No, I'm pretty sure there's one with a Pokemon. Except Gunblade would know. He'll.
By the
chime
way,
in
it's
here in a
stupid.
second. Whew.
Sure.
So we almost hit, or we were about halfway through level 5 reputation, and then I accidentally kicked everybody out, and we're down to like a quarter of level 5. Scarlet and Violet have a Pokemon that you ride that climbs and glides.
I've
Yeah,
never
Legendary's
seen a
good
glide.
star.
Ah. Yeah. All right. Well, I wasted money on the onions.
That's right.
I found the recipe in the book. Pickles and vinegar. You need 4 pickles, not the number 4, FOR pickles. I don't know what that means. White vinegar, sugar, and an empty jar.
Okay.
There you go.
So I guess that means I can use these aging barrels.
I might still probably need to age these onions at some point. I don't know if you age the onions to get them pickled or what. I don't know.
Aging onions just seems like a weird thing. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like a bad idea, right? seems like a bad idea.
Milk. I didn't know that they call that gliding, but I guess it's the same. Anyway, in Power World, you actually use the pals as gliders. In Pokemon, you were still on their backs. No, I would say that's different though, but who am I to judge, right? No, I think I'd agree with you on that one. You're still riding on the Pokemon. That one could also potentially, without much prior knowledge, could potentially be from like Zelda, because you have gliders in the Zelda games. So if it's Pal World versus Nintendo.
A weird thing though, because I mean, there's hundreds of games that have gliders in them. So like,
that's true. Like,
you know, like
Enshrouded's got gliders in them.
Like what makes this different than this versus the other 200 games that have this? Like what?
Enshrouded has gliders, and the gliders look exactly like the ones in Zelda, but they're not being hit up.
Yeah.
Well, it makes no sense, but at least it would be the foundation that has some sense.
Well, the real problem is, not so much Nintendo as horrible as it sounds. Not that I'm taking their side, but the real problem is the system that apparently allows you to file for patents after you've done the thing. Like,
yeah,
that's the fuck up.
That is
like these patents didn't
stupid.
exist before Power World came out, and now suddenly they exist, and it's a problem. Like that's the real issue.
I would
that's
agree.
where the bullshit comes into play. Yeah.
Real problem is Nintendo. Let's be honest. I mean,
No,
Nintendo's
the real problem is not Nintendo.
Nintendo taking
Nintendo's
advantage of that system.
Yeah, they're within their right. It's like you said, maybe taking advantage, but it's the system that allows it. That's the problem. Bullshit.
I definitely agree with Dev on this one.
I mean, it's I mean, for Nintendo's point of view, it's just business. I mean, you use what advantages you have. That's just how you have a successful business, you know. And if the system allows you to do that, shame on the system. Getting me about that time.
Yeah, I'm trying to make as much herbs and lager and stuff so we can try and keep a constant flow of
right.
stuff popping up on a regular basis. Yeah,
so run me through the lager.
So,
how do we keep the lager flowing? What's the process?
So we got to make the malt, which I'm making right here, and then you bring the malt
or whatever, right?
Bring the malt over here, and you need malt and a hop to make a lager.
And hop, okay.
Yep.
We
have aroma hops. We have bitter hops. We also have dual hops, but it doesn't seem like we can quite use those for either. You know, like I would suspect.
They are partially overreacting for years, though, like a little child that does not want to share the climbing frame at a playground.
Yeah.
In this case, it's hard not to say they are right, but still, they could chill. But you know, they could, but I mean, like I said, like you don't have a successful business by playing it nice. You don't. I mean, you know, the whole industry. You know, well, not these gamers are in an uproar over Microsoft raising all their prices, right? Like, oh, they're just being greedy. I'm like, guys, you don't get to be a $3 trillion company by having cheap prices. Like,
yeah,
that's why Microsoft is what they are. Like, they're not your friend, you know, even though they may put on that persona. It's easy to forget. Yeah, they don't give a shit about you.
Not malt.
They're there to make money.
Malt.
Nintendo's no different than all the rest of them. Like,
Give me a second. I want to let this. If I can get this lager to pop before, then I can set up another one to go overnight.
sure.
Damn! You got. Do you have the other Wait, what?
I don't have anything.
Oh,
no.
I need water. That's what I need. Right? Yeah, I need water.
I ain't got nothing.
Water, hops, malt, and yeast. Makes good German beer.
Ooh.
ZJ, did I ever tell you about the one German beer that I had that was supposed to be, like, it was brewed on a full moon and you were supposed to drink it on a full moon or something like that? I don't remember the name of it. It was German, so I couldn't pronounce it at all.
I guess it was called Full Moon.
Maybe. All right. Let's go sleepy bye, buddy.
Okay. We have enough shit to open with?
Oh, yeah. No, don't want to sleep.
Sleep, go sleep, go sleep.
Go sleep, sleep, go sleep.
We will probably run out of food today.
Yeah, but we can actually go buy some food, so. They're made out of...
I'm ready to serve.
Because they're made out of different fucking wheats. They take up different stacks. That's bullshit.
We have something called a full moon beer. It is said that it can only be brewed in the full moon because only then the spirit of nature will be captured in the beer. I mean, I don't mean to. Alright, whatever.
Yeah, so my best friend from college, they had
Leave that one alone.
a German foreign exchange student, and his family did. And they ended up going to Germany to visit her. And God, this guy's getting beer at 7 o'clock in the morning. You're my fucking hero.
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready for it.
And so he got me.
Don't have much more of that shit left.
He got me a bottle of that, and brought it home for me to have it. And the idea was that we were gonna drink it together whenever we had a chance, and that chance never came up. So it ended up going bad. I never drank it.
Rule number 1, do not question a beer. Rule number 2, the beer is always right. I mean, I'm going to question that beer, Jay. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
There's no way you can convince me the full moon has any effect on that. Not going to convince me of that.
I'm not going to say that it does, but I'm going to say the gimmick is cool. I like the gimmick. Water me.
Gimmicks are fine. Just don't ask me to believe them, okay? That's all I'm saying. You have your gimmicks. Just don't ask me to believe them. Did you ever see any spirits in the woods? What? We captured them all.
I love it.
You got me. You got me, Zijay.
Oh,
Doing the Lord's work over there, aren't you?
Fred. I don't know if that's necessarily the Lord's work, but it's definitely there's definitely some helpful shit over there. That's like what is it? It's like can you believe the service in here? Yeah, I've been on top of it. Calm your shit.
Yeah, it's great service.
Get out of
You
here.
can't see that. We don't want you kind here.
We don't like your I need more water. We don't like your kind here. These
I
are
know.
the only kinds we like.
We have one meat broth left. It's just steak, guys. All right.
Get out of here. But no, that's like every election cycle. There's always this post that comes up, and it's like the Republicans promised to get rid of the illegals, and the Democrats promised to get rid of racial discrimination, and Odin promised to get rid of the Frost Giants. Where are the Frost Giants? You're welcome. Can only be brewed between. Let's see. Talking about gimmicks, we have crafts beers. Yep, some would not call them beers, so let's skip that discussion. One of them is called mushroom beer. It can only be brewed in stumps that are overgrown with a certain mushroom. It gives the beer a certain flavor. See, that makes sense.
I can understand that. Yeah, I can understand that.
Logical sense. The other sense is, oh shit. You know, again, more of a gimmick, but a fun little gimmick. I'm not like Dev when it comes to those things. She's like, that makes no sense. I'm not going to spend money on that because you say that. I'm just like, yeah, that's funny. I'm going to do it. That's, I mean, what? That's like,
Not so bad.
Zijay, you being a dice player or a tabletop player, you know about like the different dice in a set. You know, you got your D4, D6, D8, D10, D12, and D20. I bought a D7. Mathematically not even. And it was like $5 for the one die. And I bought it just because I'd never seen it before and I wanted it.
It's funny.
T. Single, it's not my taste, but people who like it swears it's some god's brew. Single bottle costs about €120. Jesus. T.
So we're just
Calm
talking
down. Get out of here.
today at work actually. It's not quite on the level of like the moon thing, but when it comes to like smoking meats, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am not one of those guys who can tell a single goddamn bit of difference in the meat I'm cooking, depending on what pellets I'm burning. It makes no difference to me whatsoever.
Yeah,
There's people that'll swear by it. People will swear by it. I'm like, I cannot tell that anything is different.
Now, what I
I've
will
smoked
say,
a lot of different meats on a lot of different pellets, and it's all come out the same.
Red. What I will say is, the pellets. I feel like you should be able to. I can't really taste it different on the pellets either, but
I can see it having an effect, but I can't taste it.
I think I need tea as well. I think that if you were to use a stick burner, you know, actual wood, you know,
Yeah.
cherry wood versus hickory or whatever, I feel like that would be able to 100% be, you could taste the difference on that. Tea and water. Or no, lager and water.
No.
Did you just say what I think you said, Jay? They brew only like 100 to 200 bottles a year. The rating list for the beer is 5 to 10 years. I don't know if I could wait 5 to 10 years for a beer.
So this is like trying to like buy a certain type of Ferrari, and you have to own like a certain number of other Ferraris before you're allowed to purchase that one. Like that's manufactured like scarcity kind of like bullshit. Like, come on now, you're just making this shit up to make it feel like it's something special, but it's really not. You're just making a hurdle and trying to solve or sell the solution to me.
Here's a hurdle. Spend money to get past the hurdle so you can spend money. All right, halfway.
And yeah, like I definitely feel like you get more out of the logs than the pellets, Jay. But like I can't tell the difference. There are people that will swear by that shit though. There is a good chance that most people that swear by that shit are maybe sponsored by that particular brand, but They don't try to make the beer sound special. It's just they can't brew more because of the way it's brewed, but people buy that shit and want it. It's crazy.
Gee.
I'm not surprised, but still crazy.
I notice you're not glitching right now.
No, I'm not.
Gee.
Bam, ba-dum, bam, ba-dum. Bam, 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 bam. How long is that cat gonna hang out here? I mean, we're not even feeding the damn thing, right?
I think it's
Why is it still here?
Gee.
Almost up to 8 gold. Let's go. Can we make it to 10 gold?
Lager.
Pour the fucking thing.
Oh, wait. Did I just see what I thought? Somebody down at the bottom asked for a drink. Okay, I can go to the bottom.
Damn.
Oh my god, you don't have to go to the person. You just have to go to the table.
Oh, really?
That'll make this so much easier.
That changes things a bit.
Not that it's hard, but it will just make it easier. Tea.
Oh, let's see. You heard about the vodka thingy going on with the U.S. and Russia? The vodka? No,
Vodka?
I'm not.
Get out of here.
I have not. Let me guess. We're charging them more to send it over?
Probably. Water? Water? Damn, I need water on me. I'm gonna go grab some water here.
I do. I was just leaving. I've got it. I was just leaving it open because I don't need it.
Okay.
Guess we had something else we wanted to put in there. Steak? How much steak do we got left? 4. We have 4 steaks left. Oof. Oof. Ew, apparently a company called Wheatley or something. They make vodka in America. Now the U.S. claims that vodka is an American thing. Come on now. Come on.
Tea.
Give me a break. As much as I love the fact the U.S. has it, all damn, it's a joke. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I mean, unless they're actually calling it vodka instead of vodka. Oh, too hot. Damn.
What was that?
Gruel?
What was that?
Water?
Oh, that's that. Oh, that's the what we always have, isn't it? I forgot about that. We've just always had food up until just now. Only 65 copper for gruel. That's some bullshit.
Might not start so early tomorrow, so that way we have some time to go get some meat.
Dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee. What you want? What you want?
Lager.
So I saw a thing today where they're already you know, trying to get the information out there and get ahead of it, so to speak. Saying that the price of Borderlands 4 might be $80 because of development costs.
Okay.
I would like to remind everyone that Borderlands 4/Gearbox is owned and backed by Take-Two, which also owns GTA. We get the fuck out of here with that. All right, I'm not buying that shit. Ain't buying it.
See, it's one of those things where Expedition 33 is gonna put comments like that down. So we can't afford the cost of development, but we did. T.
Yeah, but you can. Ridiculous.
I'm still something. Do not ask me why. Okay. We talked about the artist that they picked up for the music for Expedition 33 being a SoundCloud artist.
Oh yeah.
Do not ask me why, Vlogger. But for some reason today, that idea actually blew my mind. I watched a video about some guy reviewing Expedition 33 who doesn't like video games like that, but I guess he decided that he was gonna go ahead and give it a shot, because if he was gonna try and review video games, he needs to play more than just what he likes to play. And he was talking about that being a SoundCloud artist, and for some reason at that point I'm like, you know what? This music is fucking insane. And it was a SoundCloud. Now it's like hitting me about how crazy that is to be picking up somebody with that kind of talent.
Just wait, the next years will be such a hard ass for all of us in terms of games. Well, I mean, yes and no. Depends.
Yeah.
I mean, it pays to be a patient gamer, there's no doubt. All arguments about games being $80 went out the window with the extra stuff. It made it a joke to try and justify higher prices. Well, here's the thing. Like, they don't need to be higher prices. Nobody's buying that. We all see the record profits they make year over year, the layoffs they do. Like, they don't need to increase prices. All right? No. But I do have a theory on this. Because, like, Microsoft's recent thing with price hikes is astronomically asinine. I mean, just to kind of put in perspective, like, they are, like, in terms of consoles, they're in dead last. In terms of, like, console sales and all that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And they just priced their console above all the competition. That makes no sense, business-wise, at all. There's no logic behind that. All right. So my thought is, the price hikes for whatever. I believe there's a bigger picture here, and what they're trying to do is they're going to raise the prices, and they're probably going to continue to raise the prices because they want to essentially price us all out of buying games.
Why would they actually try and do that?
Right. Exactly. Because what they would prefer we do is, instead of buy the games, we play all the free-to-play games, which we very clearly end up spending way fucking more money in.
I mean, that makes sense.
I mean, the numbers are there. I mean, there's no argument there. Like I said, just my theory, because like I said, like the Microsoft thing especially, like, again, you don't get to be a $3 trillion company by making stupid decisions. Not saying they never have, but like, okay, I cannot form a train of logic here where that decision makes sense to do. When you're dead last, you don't suddenly increase your prices to be more than all your competition. That's not going to work.
The last person
level
got
6?
us our
Yes.
level 6.
Yes. So, like I said, just my theory, which, you'll never be able to prove, obviously, but because they look at development costs, especially in the AAA market. I mean, it's 200+ million to make one of those things, and they never fucking sell their shit, you know. Whereas they can spend a fraction of that money on a free-to-play game that we all spend more money in than if we were to just buy a $60 game or even an $80 game. I mean, hell, people buy $80 games now and still spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars a year in it.
Yeah, that's true.
For the fuck of me, I don't know why, but... Saying Microsoft made their fortune with games would be dead wrong, though. Oh, absolutely, yeah, they like the entire Xbox division could go under overnight tonight, and it would not matter to them at all. They don't need it in any way. Microsoft was already $1 billion corp before they went balls deep in gaming. Yeah, it's a hobby for them essentially, which is why they're able to push their Game Pass model as much as they are, because I don't think it's ultimately that profitable yet. But hey, guess what makes it more profitable, more enticing, more value? Oh, yeah, increasing the price of your fucking games up and up and up. Oh, well, why would I buy that for $80 when I can just sign up for Game Pass? Ding.
By the way, Hulk, don't forget to unlock recipes at the temple with your recipe fragments you just got. I don't know where the temple's at.
Yeah, what temple? What temple?
You keep saying
Is that weird thing we found when we went up?
I mean...
A weird up thingy?
I can check.
Okay, yeah, the staff is per hour. So I'm looking at Richard Wilson. We're in here. 2, 4.
I just killed a turkey.
Oh, wow.
The weird
They have,
fire
like,
thing you
guilds.
found? Oh, yeah, the temple to the town.
Yeah, we went like north to the mine or the cave or whatever it was, yeah. So Richard Wilson, expert puller. 8% chance of pulling from the tap without using up a drink serving.
Ooh. Okay.
Pause for meals. 50% chance of employee breaks taking twice as long.
You gotta think about employee breaks.
Jonathan Foster. Ooh, he's a little more expensive. 5 silver, 10 copper per hour. Liquor expert. Plus 8% price of distilled drinks served. Novice puller. Minus 25% speed pulling drinks from tap. So people are going to pay more but get their stuff slower. I don't know how that's going to work out. Jasmine Kelly. Ooh, she's expensive. 6 silver, 60 copper per hour? Spirit connoisseur. Plus 4% price of alcoholic drinks served. But Butterfingers. 5% chance of wasting drink servings from the tap. It's a bigger chance of waste than the chance of extra money. Samantha Collins. Brewmaster. 4% price of beers served. Plus 4%. Unhygienic, minus 10% rep with dishes served. So we'll level faster or slower. You want to try hiring someone? Wait, so they all suck? Well, they all seem to have a positive and a negative attribute to them. Right now, the cheapest one kind of seems like maybe the best one. 4% price of beer, but minus 10% rep with dishes served. I mean, we can recover from that.
I found something for your onions.
Oh, okay. Speaking of which, can I pull those yet? Those ready? I have to like cut these. I don't know. How do I know these are ready? But the negative is way bigger. I don't know about way, but yeah, it definitely seems like a very serious negative. I'm assuming we can fire these people at any point in time, I would think, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming that would be a thing.
Where do we want... Oh, this guy's expensive, though. 5 silver. Jonathan Foster's negative isn't so terrible. So he's got plus 8% price of distilled drinks served, but minus 25% speed from pulling from the tap. So he just pours slower. I feel like that's not awful.
Say that one more time. Sorry, I was looking at these recipes and shit.
So he has plus 8% price of distilled drinks served, but minus 25% speed from the tap. So he pours slower, but gets 8% more. Oh, you can get a bouncer.
Have him deal with all the bastards.
That's fucking cool.
Alright. You said he has a chance of not using a drink when he pulls, but he pulls slower?
No, that's the different one. That's Richard. He's got a 50% chance of taking breaks twice as long, but he's got an 8% chance of pulling from the tap and not using an actual drink. So free drink. I feel like, I don't know, because this guy's 8% price of distilled drinks. I feel like that's a more regular thing versus the chance of not using a drink.
Yeah.
Or do we want a waiter instead of a bartender, I guess? Let's see. Evelyn Green, 8% price of distilled drinks served. Plus 50% chance of taking a break. Let's see. Work hours start counting after 30 minutes. 5% chance of not charging for a product. Well, fuck you! Hell no, I'm not hiring you! You kidding me? You might not charge. Plus 3% price of products served after 4 p.m. Plus 10% floor cleaning speed, and minus 10% chance of orders made at table. What?
So he doesn't have to...
Okay, there's only one of these I even like, which is the one that's got 8% price of drinks served, but 50% chance of taking a break. I don't know, bartender or waiter? Which do we want help with, I guess?
I would say waiter.
Waiter.
Because if we get a waiter, then we can have one of us and the waiter doing tables. We can double up on tables.
If we have the waiter, ideally we don't have to do the tables. Well, unless we get more tables, but...
That's right. Exactly.
I would imagine she can handle 2 tables, but it doesn't really say, I guess.
Oh, I didn't get it.
Alright, well, I'm just going to hire this one then, because all the other ones are, like, terrible. This one's also really expensive, too. So I'll hire Evelyn Green. So she's going to have plus 8% price of drinks served, but she's going to take breaks a lot, I guess. We have a waitress now. God damn, what'd you spend our money on?
A lot of things.
I was like, did I just pay her like a hiring bonus or something? What the fuck happened to the money? Hopefully it was on meat, right? Because we don't have any meat.
I bought some meat, yep.
Okay.
Not as much as we had, but enough to get us by a couple days. You saying I died? What do you mean I died? I died?
I mean, clearly you died.
The fuck? Makes sense to me. Would cost a good chunk. Yeah, but that's honestly not. I bought a recipe to make more aging barrels, or not aging barrels, brewing barrels, so we can start brewing more beer. Then I also bought a stonecutters table, so we can start making like crafting stone stuff. Nails in place.
The hell?
So, also funny enough,
My water book. Shit.
I specifically remember when we left last time that we had an enchanted broom. Like when we ended stream, we had an enchanted broom,
didn't we?
And we had a distillery. We don't have either one of those, so it must not have saved.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's right. I remember the broom.
Also, just a heads up, we can now make significantly more stuff.
Significantly more stuff.
So I went to the temple, and apparently every time we level up, we get some recipe fragments, and we can go to the temple and spend those fragments like currency for new recipes. So I bought a few things.
Okay.
Um,
If you want to hear a little joke, no, I want to hear a big joke, CJ.
Ah.
Big one. Nice, big one. It's okay if you only have a little one, though. There's nothing to be ashamed about.
All right, recipe book. So
What?
we can now make. Okay, we can make an amber ale, a dark lager, a porter, and a stout.
Can I see the same recipe book? Like, is it going to show it for me, too?
It doesn't.
Where is it? Okay. Are you in the
Inventory,
Sweet.
second on the very
Tab.
top, second tab to the right, where it says recipe book. Looks like a chef hat.
it's second, like from the left? But yeah.
What? It's just
So
second from left. It's all the way to the right. Anyways, for beer, I have 5 options now. For food, we can make like sausage, which uses the intestines.
Okay. So when you say beer, you're talking like the keg icon?
Yes.
I only have 3 options here.
So then you can
Got
go.
lager, amber ale, and porter.
Oh, okay. So I can do a dark lager and a stout as well.
Okay. I showed you Train Sim World, the train simulator game, didn't I? Yes. Yes, you did. And I was initially appalled at the amount of DLC, but you made a case for the DLC being sizable and good value. So yes, I am aware of it. Vodka, brandy. I want to have all this stuff.
Right?
Well, except maybe this flavored beer. I don't know if I really want flavored beer. That seems weird to me.
Jeff doesn't want flavored beer in his bar.
Like what? Flavored beer?
Fuck that.
How do you unlock Woodford?
Unlock what?
Woodford. How do I
Oh.
want to start selling some Woodford?
I don't think you're going to be able to do that.
That is bullshit.
I agree.
Where's the Woodford DLC?
Ooh.
Let's see. So it was only logical they add something like Thomas the Tank Engine. Of course, I'm surprised it wasn't already there. And not on its own track. No, I can take Thomas the Tank Engine with his googly eyes and all and driving around Frankfurt or LA, for example. Because realism, right? Yeah, exactly. It's a simulator. I mean, Thomas the Tank Engine does exist in real life, so.
Has you seen it?
It is a real physical thing that exists. I've seen Optimus Prime on the interstate. That was cool as shit. He actually is. Yeah, it exists. He exists. All right.
Oh, there we go. We got a brewing barrel that we can make some rosé wines, white wines, red wines, and cider.
Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah, let's go with some wines. Let's do it.
We need grapes.
Of Wrath. Okay, got it. I'm on it. But yeah, I mean, if they have the one thing that isn't quite so real, it's not terrible. No, if they just start adding a shit ton of that stuff in where it just completely destroys the atmosphere of the game, like, then it's gonna be a problem. But... Need grapes for wine, makes sense. That's what I do in Stardew Valley, so Jay, like, my big farm I have, where I think I'm gonna get close to $500,000, which is probably not a lot for people who actually really play the game, but it's a lot for me. But it's like pretty much a winery. I've just got grapevines all over with sheds full of aging barrels. I just sell wine. Don't really grow crops.
Did you say it's so whiny?
What? No.
I
thought I sell wine.
I thought, oh, so
if you honestly don't think someone hasn't made multiple Thomas the Tank Engines, you underestimate people. Oh yeah. There's one driving around right now. I'm sure. I'm sure of it.
I haven't seen anything crazy driving. The closest thing I've seen to like something driving, it wasn't even driving. In the grocery store parking lot was the Wienermobile.
Yes. Do. It was the job. It was the job I was at yesterday when you called me.
Yeah.
They had a Cybertruck in their garage. I was checking out. They didn't like fit in their garage. They had to like have it parked at an angle. You get in the garage.
Jeez.
The fuckers are long.
They actually are. I've seen a couple of them. You don't happen to have any malt on you, do you?
No, I don't have anything. Most crazy thing I've seen in the wild is a Cybertruck. I was tripping. Yeah, they're super common down here at Gunblade. I see them every day at this point. To be honest,
I've actually
they're very common down here.
Yeah, I've actually been seeing them quite a bit here as well.
Also, the only justification for a Cybertruck I can't think of to turn into a Warthog. I mean, I can't believe no one's done it just yet. But...
I mean, I've actually seen like, some wrapping to make them look like warthogs.
No, that's the lazy way to do it.
It is a lazy way. I'm not saying it's not.
But... And also, Gunblade, please use the correct grammar. It is pronounced Puma.
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 He will get after you for that. So I'm making a bunch of porridge right now, surprisingly quick.
Porridge, huh? Okay,
Porridge.
That's...
Which we've apparently had access to for a while, I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't remember seeing it. I don't think I bought it.
Puma? What are you talking about? No, the Puma in Halo. The Puma, CJ.
Looks like a Puma. One of my gun YouTubers I watch actually mounted their 50 cal onto the Puma themed Cybertruck. Hell yes.
That's awesome. CJ, in the classic Red versus Blue Machinima Halo series from like, the hell was that, like 2002?
Dude, that's so long ago.
It was forever ago. Like the very first episode, they introduced the the warthog. Then one of the guys makes an argument about it looking more like a puma, and I've called it a puma ever since.
Everybody's called it a puma ever since.
Like whenever I'm playing Halo, the word warthog never comes out of my mouth. Even my kid does not call it the. He knows it as a puma. He doesn't even know it's a warthog. He knows it as a puma. Puma's a German word for cougar and also a German brand for sports bird. Yeah, pretty much the same thing here. It's a cat. It's a cat.
A big cat.
It's like a big cat of some kind. What, like a puma?
By the way, since I told you about the forge,
look up the first episode of Red vs. Blue if you haven't seen it. It's right there.
Ever since I mentioned that we could have porridge, I made like 5 stacks of it.
Jesus, that was easy. All right, well, we got a waitress working for us now, so what time do you want to open?
Honestly, I'm kind of good whenever.
I don't know how this. I mean, obviously, the sooner we open, the more we have to pay her. So.
No, that's true. Let's see. If we
Call
go.
Cougar puma too. No, a puma's an actual animal. It's not a cougar. It's probably like distant cousin to the cougar, but it's an actual puma. So confused now. I know Red versus Blue was made years to be fair. Oh yeah, it's like I said, that first happened like it was like 2002 or 3 something. Even I never touched any Halo or was a fan of any sort. I knew it. Yeah, it was kind of like I don't think it was the first machinima, but it was definitely the one that like catapulted it into mainstream. It was good shit, at least for a few seasons.
I mean, if we do a full day, if we go from 6 to 2, that's 20 hours. So that's 1 gold at 5 silver an hour.
Let's just open now. So we've been making about 5 gold per day.
Yeah.
Roughly. Let's just open now and see where we're at. Let's also see where she's at. Where the hell's she at?
Late on her first day!
Oh, is this her? Boy, that did not look like the picture, but all right. Red vs. Blue catapulted Rooster Teeth pretty far. Yeah, I mean they've like tumbled ever since that kind of came out. They branched out and diversified, but I think it's still a thing. I feel like they recently shut down. I don't know. Okey-dokey.
Another water.
Get him, waitress. Get him. Get him.
I wonder if you put water there, will she take it? She will take it.
Oh, she fucking better. I'm paying her for. Heard the owner of this place is a cultist. Damn. Damn.
What a jerk.
Still can't slide beers down the bar though. It's bullshit.
Let's see. Since she's working with you there. Okay, workbench. We can make tables. We can make stools. Small bench. I'm thinking. I was like, you better be cleaning that fucking table, girl. I'm thinking our next blueprint purchase should be like a large table and a large bench so we can Make some more here.
Oh, can we not make these already?
No. Are we gonna get? We can make small tables and small benches.
All right, why don't you take over bartending for a minute? I'm gonna go take a quick bio break.
All right. I mean, at least she's doing some. She's doing all right. A little bit slower than what I want, but hey, you calm down, lady. Get out of here. Serving you, serving you. You go clean up. Clean up on all three. Get into waters. She went to break. She just left. I am not a cultist. Place in the pits and calm down. Oh, it makes it so easier when you can serve multiple at once. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. I'm running this place by myself. Where is she? Tea. More tea. No more tea. Clean the tables. There she is. Jesus. Ah, man. Game looks fun. So relatively early game, yeah. Sorry guys, haven't been able to keep an eye on everything you're saying.
Right?
So, right as you left, she went on break, and I was taking care of the whole place by myself. It was like she just walked.
Funny.
She just walked out.
That's comedy. Is she resuming normal duties then, or?
Yeah, she is.
So yes and no. She's not serving this fucking water.
She's cleaning.
That wouldn't even let me do that. Get that water out.
What you want, lady? What you want?
God. I want to find a waitress who's got the like her negative stat right.
Oh, she will not deal with angry
like,
customers, by the way.
But I want to find one whose negative stat is like has a 25% chance to trip.
That'd be hilarious.
I just want to see her walking down here with drinks and fall and break all the drinks.
That would be funny. Just walk up here to get the water when I got somebody literally paying somebody to do it for you. How long's the break? She made a longer break than she actually worked. Kind of, yeah. Damn it.
All got some more beer.
Sweet.
More lager. And everything else is still going. Oh, shit. Forgetting about my onions.
Yeah, checking them. Checking them.
How do I harvest these if I do harvest? Do I need the sickle or whatever?
So, depends on what. Some crops need a sickle, some crops don't. So if it doesn't, you should just be able to walk up to it and hit E. Or you're on control, so whatever your main is.
They must not be ready yet then, because I can't do shit. Sickle doesn't work. Harvesting doesn't work. Okay, I guess they're not ready. Which is fine. Whatever. Don't really care anymore. Let's see. Ooh, oddly enough, the staff options didn't change.
She just went on break again.
Yeah, she's just standing outside. She's standing out here by the board by me. Apparently drinking coffee. Bum, 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 bum.
So lazy.
I'll pick up her slack, I guess.
Good man. Good man. Damn you, water.
That's her trait. You all would need to hang her fur as a carpet. That might be an option. Oh, you're back. Okay. You got this then. How about it? Avanti!
It's not Avantine. Good movie.
Let's see. You guys don't know Dinner for One in the US, do you? How about that? What?
Just ain't a game.
I'm gonna go with no, because I don't know what you're talking about right now. Dinner for One? I don't generally go to dinner by myself, so no, I don't know what that is. I can't even go to lunch by myself. I can't do anything by myself, actually.
Say what?
I said I can't do anything by myself, actually. And I mean anything.
Anything.
Anyone cold yet? If I kick this on, huh? Here, I got your table. Waitress is struggling a little bit. She's a little back to being a little sweaty. Okay, alright, I'll put it out. Put it out.
She has struggled.
I'll just stand up here and be the bouncer.
Somebody might add.
I mean, she's not doing too bad. She's keeping up all right. Hey, hey! Calm down.
Where is the proprietor in this establishment? I must speak with him. Damn it!
Look at me. Hey, 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 hey. Huh? Get. Go on, get. Come on, move it. You're disturbing everyone else. Alright, took care of him.
I'm really annoyed with the ones that want water.
How many more water you got?
I got more. Got a mad good person.
Yep, sure do.
Do your job. We'll fire you.
Fire me? I quit!
He's done. You never share a bed with you again.
Made in GP some decades ago. It's in Great Britain. About an old woman who celebrates her 90th birthday. She invites her 4 best friends, all who perished years ago. So they get all played. They get all played by her butler, who does his butler duty, while also mimicking all the 4 participants. The clue is the guy serves all dishes and a type of alcohol, and of course he drinks 4 times what she drinks because he plays all 4 of them. There is a tiger fur with a big stuffed head on the floor he always trips over. However, as he becomes more and more drunk, he stops tripping over the tiger head in more and more comedic ways, jumping over it, swerving around it, stuff like that. Okay. I've never seen it. Admittedly, have not seen that. Where's the nearest cobblers?
Yeah, we've had a lot of people ask that. Need to light it up over here, I think.
Well, I tried, but it wouldn't let me place any of those freaking things over here. We had all those freaking torches out there, and it wouldn't let me place any of them. Now they're all outside doing nothing. Do they even come on automatically, or do you have to turn them on? Oh, they do come on. Okay.
Long wall of text.
An old sketch shot in Great Britain by 2 British actors, and for some reason the thing became very famous in Germany and other parts of Europe. Just not in Great Britain itself. Fun fact, up to this date on New Year's Eve, it is a tradition to watch it in Germany each year. Wow. I think somehow in my weird wanderings of the internet, I've either seen those tripping scenes or a comedy bit very similar. I don't think I have.
Don't you step on my cat.
Last call at midnight.
Yeah.
Tony Perry, make me familiar, and of course the original, which is comedic. And it's possible over the years I've seen something about it, but it doesn't sound familiar. Last call.
Nice. Should I kick
Closing
everybody out?
time. So we made roughly 1 gold less by paying her.
Yeah.
I won't pet the cat. Get away from me. Male actress called Freddie Frinton, I believe. Doesn't ring a bell. Doesn't ring a bell.
The bell. It does not ring.
It hath not ringeth. Alright. So I guess the question then is, how long do we want to give it before we hire a bartender and don't have to like deal with any of it?
Well, the question I have for that is, are they operating efficiently enough for our tastes? 'Cause I feel like
I think for two tables it went pretty well. If we're gonna start adding more tables, I think it's gonna be a big issue.
yeah, I can see that.
Now, Reputation 7, you can hire a housekeeper, so the waitress doesn't have to do any of that shit, but obviously that's another salary to pay.
Sure, the waitress would be happy with that idea.
I would be surprised if you had the guy died 68, the sketch is from 63. Oh, like died in 68, okay. Also, the works from way before that. Anyway, Hulk is already annoyed from my boss. Next, don't worry, I won't take as an insult. And it's 4 a.m. Time for me to go to bed. ZJ, no problem. Thanks for stopping in and always educating us. It's always great. I love hearing stuff from you.
Not annoyed. I just have not had the chance to look at it because I am maintaining the bar. But good night, ZJ.
Have yourself a pleasant evening and a wonderful weekend.
Tell Panda we say hi.
Coming into the weekend. Nothing but love for you.
Nothing but love for you.
Your Independence Day shout out. Keep it real. It's about that time of year anyway, right?
Yeah, about that. we got candle holders and candles.
Yeah, I never really figured them out.
I feel like we should try and see if we can come up with the lighting issue.
Let's see.
What up, Akira?
Yeah.
Stop side
Can't make
seat
shit for
driving.
drinks, can we?
Who?
Side seat driving. Classic. Classic. How are you doing this evening? I guess cleric. I'm gonna call you cleric now.
Yeah, that's true.
How you doing this evening, cleric? Man. Oil? Man. Oil sells for 4 silver, 72 copper. We just like sell oil. Will people just come here and drink oil?
I have a feeling that's not what it's gonna be. I'm glad it's Friday.
I mean, they vape it all the time. What's the difference?
No, I figured you probably wouldn't be a problem calling you Kira, but we can definitely call you Claire.
It's gonna be confusing for everyone, though. Everyone's like, who the fuck are they talking to? Glad it's Friday. Everyone's glad it's Friday. Well, not everyone. There's some people that it doesn't matter to, but I still can't harvest these onions. What gives? What's up? Did I fuck something up with these onions?
No, but you're asking the wrong person.
It's definitely been 3 to 4 days, right? Definitely.
Let's sit here and wait.
Talk to you. Onion seeds. Oh.
That's
I
what you
didn't
wanted.
look.
What?
I didn't look.
Didn't look at what? What are we not looking at?
Are we in summer? Because
I
summer is the one
assume-
season that it does not say you can grow these in.
I assume we are.
Well, that's going to explain it then. Fuck. It says spring, autumn, and winter. Cool. Okay. To be honest, I forgot the season thing was a thing.
Yeah,
It's not very well outlined in the game here.
It's not very well. It doesn't really tell you very well what season.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
oh, that's what you're
it's
saying. I thought you were saying it didn't
yeah.
outline, like it
It's not
didn't
outlined.
give you a heads up.
Not
And,
prominent.
hey, you gotta worry about this.
Oh well. Okay. You said I need to go to the temple thingy, probably?
Yeah, it's up north near the mine.
Yeah. Let's see.
I did kill a turkey on the way up there, so just keep that in mind. You might find one.
Not Akira. What are your plans for the weekend?
Not Akira.
What are you getting into this weekend? I would love to get into Expedition 33, and it is probably not going to happen. It's going to take me like 2 weeks to finish this last hour of the game.
So sad. I have a birthday party for a friend and Mother's Day Sunday.
Yep, it is.
We actually have a birthday party on Mother's Day to go to.
Holy crap.
What?
I have 60 of these fucking things?
Yeah, I did too.
Ah, there's the dark lager, rose wine, and stout. I see them there. Alright, so... Man, what did you... Is there any point trying to, like...
Double up?
Mix this up?
I'm assuming so, but... I honestly have no idea.
Gotta be level 30 in order to make ribs? What the shit? I don't really care about fish. I don't know. Sort of fish. What do we got here? Toast?
I did not learn toast, I don't believe.
Lettuce tacos. Disgusting. Still waiting to see how this game handles the ingredients side of things. Because most of the time, when you have a game with cooking like this, where it takes a lot of ingredients, it seems to be a general pain in the ass to get all the ingredients to make these dishes. And it's usually just like not worth it. I don't know why. It's just like it's just like some unwritten rule that they have to have like 6 different ingredients to craft one thing, and it just becomes obnoxious trying to
maintain
get
all
stuff
those
to make that one dish.
Does make sense for
Curious
Hulk
to see if
focus on
this
the
ever
alcohol
gets
side
better.
of things, seeing as he's been the master brewer so far. That would make Dev the chef.
I mean, I haven't really done any of it. I've pretty much been running the front. Now that we've got staff, I can do desserts. I'll learn the desserts. That sounds fun. Sweet pie, yogurt bowl, fruit yogurt. There you go. Okay, so we got those. I mean, I still want to be able to make all the drinks though too.
Well, just so you know, all of our taps are full at the moment.
Good.
So,
Good.
And I got the
Whiskey level 15.
I did get the distillery. So
Rum.
we do have we can make vodka and whatnot.
Oh, come on now. Come on. Come on.
What?
You can make a drink called Love on the Beach.
they
They just censor that. They censor that drink.
Well,
That's not what it's called.
You can't have sex in the name. Jeez.
That's not what it's called.
A lot of clicking.
I'm gonna be able to make drinks. I'll do that. So then meat, drinks, desserts, and I guess maybe some of the toast stuff and whatnot. I just saved the last 20 points. I don't know.
Yeah, there are some of them. There's a lot of ingredients, so I just didn't do them for right now.
A ton, yeah. Like it's crazy. That's good enough for now, anyway. It is kind of annoying that we have to do that individually.
A little bit. Yeah, that's an unnecessary censor. It's not like it's a copyright name of the drink. You don't know? You don't know?
It's possible that it was changed the other way, and then the game went for its rating, and they said, this is going to have to be rated mature if you have this moniker in the game. And they went, well, shit. That seems silly. We'll just change that one word. It's possible. I don't know.
I agree. It is definitely possible.
All right. We got stuff.
Stuff and things.
So, Hulk,
So, yes.
we need to be a little bit more conscious about spending our money, since we now don't even have enough to pay our waitress for a single hour.
Well, yeah, but it takes it at the end of
Not
the
sure
day,
how
so-
that's gonna. I don't know. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. The beach is just a general cocktail name, not a copyrighted brand, but yeah, the rating makes. Yeah, it's definitely because of that. Yeah. It would seem silly that one word would change the rating like that, but maybe it did. I don't know. Okay. Thing down here, and this is all still going. Yeah, skills. I never did my skills. Go figure. I know. Yeah, 4 of them now. Jeez. Soon. Coming soon. Only have 3 tabs to go through.
5% in the selling price of served dishes and drinks. Should probably get that. Training recipes, employees gain more experience. The employees gain experience?
Oh no, do they level up and start costing more?
So
Do I have to promote them? It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I gotta promote them? Fuck that.
Just fire them and hire someone cheaper.
Okay. You can apparently reset your skill points.
Free?
Do you wish to reset your skill tree for 1 gold? Next time the price will increase.
It's not too bad. Oh shit! Of course, of course.
Yeah, I thought about that too, Gunblade. So the attic area is for guest rooms. At some point, we can open up lodging.
Okay.
It's one of the skills in the trees. Where was it? Yeah, so 10% earnings when haggling guest room prices and 15% earnings from guest rooms.
I'm gonna try and do my skill points, mostly in the vein of like earning more money. I think is the route I'm gonna go.
Okay. Well, there is literally an entire tree for that. Or a branch of the tree in the crafting.
Yeah, I mean, there's skills in most of them that seem to be. Like, selling price of served dishes and drinks here.
Yeah, this one's got 10% earnings from cocktails, 10%
Price of
earnings from
recipes.
spirits, 10% earnings from beers.
Let's do
earnings for starters, earnings from meat products, earnings from efficiency.
mail order earnings.
Yeah. Pasta, soups, and broths.
Rending recipes? 15% mail order earnings. I mean, I would love to do that, but I don't feel like those orders are going to be possible until we're like
later,
much more well established, which is annoying because they're already there.
You can increase your movement speed.
I mean, you unlock the order board before you unlock the staff, and like, how are you seriously supposed to utilize these orders that early on? I mean, I know we're new and terrible at games, but I feel like there's no way you have enough stuff to fulfill those orders at level 4. Oh no, there's fishing in the game. I'm going to purposely ignore that in this game. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna do. I guess I have to do the minus fuel usage. Yeah. Extra portion of it. All right, so we'll do this one, and then crafting speed. Fuck crafting speed. Gives a shit. All right, so what are we serving right now for drinks? I guess beers, spirits, or fucking
beer.
Cocktails, I guess definitely not. We don't have any spirits, it's just beer.
Just beer.
So we'll do that now for anyway, and then appetizers. We don't have appetizers, right? Not yet.
Nope.
Let's. What's this? Costs. Okay.
I still get a kick out teasing you about fishing because you swear off it because it's too addicting.
And then start it every time. And get hooked. Pun intended.
Haha.
Like even in like Stardew Valley, like I hate the fishing in that game so goddamn much. but I can't help but do it.
You liar, you love it.
That little fishing minigame is so fucking annoying.
Okay, you're telling me I need larger yeast, but I haven't had larger yeast the entire time we've played. Where the fuck?
No, like exactly. It's like, wait a minute, how are you supposed to have any of this stuff by now? Average crafting speed. I don't feel like the crafting speed stuff is super important to learn, unless you just have extra points to throw somewhere.
I mean, if you have like somebody working in the kitchen or whatnot, I guess is that. No, that's cooking speed. That's not really crafting speed.
Like, I'm not saying it's not helpful. I'm just saying, like, as far as what is most helpful, I feel like that's like probably bottom of the freaking totem pole. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, go ahead.
It's like your stuff's still gonna get made. It's just get made a little quicker. Like, whoop-de-doo. Whatever. All right. So we got lots of stuff to sell, right?
Lots of stuff to sell.
So, all right. So last call is midnight. When do we want to open? Let's just like set an opening time and last call time. Just keep it there.
Man, depends. Do we want to do long days or do we want to do short days, medium days, or do we want to have like a? If we have nothing, let's do a long day. If we have stuff we gotta do, let's have a short day or whatever. Because like, so for right now, we can't really do anything unless we want to go out and cut some wood and you know, get some iron and whatnot. But like sometimes, you know, we'll be able like to run into town and grab some shit quickly before we start the day. Like I have no problem doing like, you know, 7 a.m. start time, but if I gotta, you know, run to the city and pick up some shit, they don't open until 8:30, 9 o'clock, depending on the store. You know, so obviously the longer we're open, the more money we'll make. I say if we got nothing to do, I have no problem opening, you know, 7 a.m. or whatever, but if we got some stuff to do, I would think maybe 10, 11.
The thing is, like, once we get to a certain point, like, stuff to do, like, we can still open. Like, we'll have enough staff to just run the fucking thing. We don't have to be here. All right, let's just go ahead and open then. Fuck it. About 8 o'clock. Close enough. Where's our girl at? When does she get here? Is she up here?
You gonna chase the girl upstairs into a corner?
What? What's weird about that?
A few things, but I guess we'll let it go.
A harmless little play, though. She's certainly not here yet. There are customers. Late for work again.
Maybe she comes in at a certain time.
Guess that's possible. Water.
Tea.
So I make more from serving stuff, so I guess I'll do the serving shit. Let's go. Maybe she didn't show up because we couldn't fucking afford to pay her. She's still not here.
Do you have to hire
for her
them
to start
for
her shift?
Do you have to hire them like every day?
No fucking way. check the board. No, still says she's hired. Well, the thing I can think of is just because we didn't have enough money for an hour, so she didn't start. Well, we're saving some money today.
I mean, it's always possible. I'm not going to say it's...
Already an angry customer at 9 a.m. the morning that dude got up on the wrong side of the bed. Exactly. I know. These people get angry quick. Come in here pissed off. Ooh. Or an off day? Does she have an off day? I don't know.
Really don't know.
Don't know. So Gunblade, what are your plans for this weekend? What are you gonna play this weekend?
Yeah.
Ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Still a little like, I don't know, confused at, the amount of, theming and whatnot in this game. And then for where all the food is at, it's just in this book on the table.
Yeah.
Weird to me that they didn't use something else. I mean, a warming rack or anything. Anything other than just here. All your food is stored in this book. Sir, there, I got you. Did you give him his money back?
Nope.
Looked like you gave him his money back.
I got the place lit up though.
Let's see. I'm going to keep chipping away at 33 with an occasional break in another game. Yeah, that's the only thing that's on my list this weekend, and I will still probably fail.
You got it.
At this point, you'll probably catch up to me, Gunblade.
I mean, that's one thing about that game that was a little on the annoying side. Is like you're sitting there, you're pretty confident you're at the end.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden,
yeah.
Act 3, It's like, what the hell? Motherfucker, you just sat down with a plate of my fucking steak and you're gonna call me a cultist?
I mean, what kind of meat was the steak?
Definitely not human.
I mean, that's exactly what a cultist would say. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm really wanting to just dive head first into Oblivion, but I really want to finish the expedition first before I do that. Because I dabble in it for I'll play an hour here or there or whatever, and I'm like, I'm gonna get sucked in. Like, I gotta stop this. But now we got Doom coming out. Ugh. I can't even go play Expedition after stream if I want, because guess what? It needs an update.
That's annoying.
So I can't even do it tonight.
I'm curious what they're updating, to be honest.
I did see something about like a big nerf to Mael. I didn't read
Mael?
into it because because I'm not using her, so I don't really care.
Need water as well.
So I'm assuming it's just outside of that, general bug fixes and whatnot, I would imagine. It's only like a 2 GB update. It's not that big, but I mean, it's big enough to where I can't play it.
Water.
Every shit there.
I did watch a video where somebody was hitting some crazy numbers, Red, with Verso.
Yeah.
I try and clean the tables every time I serve a table. Seems to be working out really nice. Okay, I'm mad. It's fun to have super strong characters in this style of game. In fact, that's the whole point. Kind of really is.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. There's a certain point where, you know, you're whatever nerfing and buffing things, either, how do I say it? Like, there's a certain point where there might actually be physically be something wrong to where it's not supposed to be doing that. Which is different than, like, I don't know, like, just use like Destiny as an example, where they just buff and nerf stuff just because the players are doing stuff they don't think they want them to be doing and whatnot.
That was infuriating.
Like, there could be a logical reason for, you know, whatever is going on. Like, okay, this should not be functioning at all like this. Like, so I wouldn't, like, harp on them for that, but because, like, I agree, like, because they do it all the time with, like, Borderlands, right? Like, oh, we've nerfed some of the gun weapons in Borderlands. Like, why? Who gives a shit? There's no PvE in this game. Like, don't do that.
But it's not how we intended it.
Yeah, Destiny was awful with that. Just trying to shoehorn players into playing a specific way. It was like, okay, well, I'm not a player anymore now.
Yeah.
Thank you. And, like, here's the other thing you have to keep in mind too, right? Because, you know, the internet likes to, you know, take a knee-jerk reaction to this sort of stuff. Them saying, like, they're nerfing an ability of Mael's or whatever, right, does not mean she's not gonna still do a shit ton of damage. Like, it literally might mean there's something wrong or corrupt with a specific ability that they're fixing, you know. Maybe she doesn't do 2 million damage, but she might still do 200,000, you know, like.
I like seeing the 2 billion.
So.
Okay. I was about to be mad there for a second. Guy could walk into the bar and just said, "I'm starving." I'm like, I am waiting for you to ask for a beer.
It's a terrible joke. I don't even get
Or
I'll
water.
God damn.
Why is everybody making a mess all of a sudden?
Oh, the drink. Why am I not pouring the drink? Oh my god. Everything's broke. Everything's broke. Okay, we had a little lag spike there. Couldn't do anything.
Blame the lag.
I was trying to pour a beer for like an hour. Game time.
And now
Our game
Destiny is selling out even harder by making an entire Star Wars DLC. I saw that. Oh my god, that pissed me off. Trying to stay still going to the universe until it's uniquely Destiny story. It's not. There's no way.
Let me tell you why they're doing that. I know exactly why they're doing that.
Cha-ching.
Let me lay it out for you. Sony paid like what, close to $4 billion for Bungie,
Something like that.
and Destiny 2 is failing. It's not making money.
Wonder why.
That's why. That's why they're doing that.
I wonder why it's not making money. Almost like they didn't change anything from the failures of before.
No, almost like they looked at all the mistakes from the first game and made every single one of them over again. We've heard your feedback,
We don't care.
and we've just replicated the same shit. There are fairly substantial rumors, or substantiated whatever rumors, to suggest that Sony is not happy with Bungie. With their productivity, essentially. Like, yeah, I mean, if I paid $4 billion for a company and their game started tanking, losing players, losing money, like I'd probably be pissed off too.
Yep.
So what's a good way to get people to spend money? Star Wars! And added mistakes by vaulting content, pumping out more content people didn't ask for. Yep. Destiny's awful. It's just awful. Which sucks, because like the mechanics of the gameplay are really fun.
Yep.
I really liked shooting things in that game. I really did. But goddamn, fuck everything else about it. Terrible. It's infuriating because you know they know what's wrong. You know they know what the players want, and they're just not gonna fucking do it. So infuriating. Dun, dun. Ah, first tab's empty.
Heck yeah. I'm alright with that.
Coming up on last call. Have we seen anywhere yet where you can like get more tabs?
I haven't seen any yet, but I definitely foresee it being a thing.
Like, I'm gonna be honest. If I can't get like 16, 20 freaking taps up here, I'm gonna be rather disappointed.
Dev would be the owner of the bar that has like every single fucking craft beer in the state.
I would, every damn one of them. You'd have so many things on tap. I would have to have like a map posted on the wall so you could find your way to the particular one that the customer wanted. Sort of "you are here" thing.
I was just gonna say, could you imagine, sir? You and I both share an eye patch. All right, let's not be mean, and just be nice. We're eye patch brothers. Come on.
Took me entirely too long to pull out of Destiny 2. Way too long. The good old rose-tinted glasses. Yeah, I mean, because like we just said, the problem is it's fun to play. Like, shooting things in the game is very, very enjoyable. The mechanics are sound. It's like everything else about it is awful.
Last call.
Last call. Like there are times. I mean, hell, actually, it wasn't that long ago. I did reinstall the first, because I still have the first one on physical copy. I was like, I'm gonna reinstall it and play it. And I was like, I started. And I'm like, man, shooting things in this is fun. And it took like what, 2 days, and I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this.
Yep.
It's one of those games where you're like, you want it to be good. You want it to be good, and it's just not gonna be. All right, well, I mean, we definitely made more money, so I don't know. Hopefully she shows back up tomorrow.
I didn't think it took the money per hour, though. I figured it was just, you know, like at the end of the day or something.
I mean, it was just a faux pas. It's not a big deal.
Yes.
Just take the damn responsibility.
Didn't say I didn't take
Shit.
responsibility.
Walk back out. God damn it. I walked in and then walked back out immediately. Go to bed.
Oh, yes.
Late. Wonder if you get like live entertainment in here. You have a band in here?
There is actually a bard in the other tavern. And at one point, I went to go talk to him, and he's like, I'm not going to play at your place.
Damn it!
So there's a chance.
Maybe if you get to like a certain rep or something.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
That'd be sweet. That would be sweet. All right, drink-wise, do we have any sort of juices or anything we can do, or do we want to just...
We don't have any of that right now.
Fill these with water. Okay. Water it is. Water it is.
Water.
Still got 13. Still got 13 teas. Not terrible. Oh, what am I doing over here? I want to be by the well. Stupid. Da 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 da.
We got a different lager.
Ooh. Oh, is that? Oh.
They're both lagers, but one's made with barley and aroma hops. The
Yeah,
other one's made with wheat and bitter
I started
hops.
one with. I don't know if that's one. I don't know if you did one too, but I started one with the green one. I don't know if it was any different.
Apparently it is.
I don't know if it sells for more or anything. I don't know.
Guess we'll find out. We're running in town here.
Okay. I guess I can go ahead and open and hope what's her face shows up.
If she does, then she can help you out.
But like if she does, I'm good. Let's open. See what happens. Better show up.
You better show up.
Like we can afford to pay you today. I went and looked at her thing. I didn't see anything about like day off or something like that. Oh, there she is already. She's here. Okay. What's today? What was yesterday, I guess? Today's Saturday? No way she's off on Fridays. That would be the stupidest thing ever. We hired the one waitress for a bar who's off on Fridays.
Preserves table to prepare pickles and other foods.
Yeah, that's probably what we needed for the onion thing I was trying to do.
Waitress has leveled up to 3.
Leveled up. I see that.
Okay. Can I do anything with that? Oh, wait.
I'm not paying you anymore. I mean, you already were a no-call, no-show one day. $534, I think.
Oh, she does have some skills.
New lager sold for.
So she already has liquor expert. I can get liquor expert again. She gets 8% price of distilled drink served. We don't have
Okay.
any. Or no, she already has that one, it looks like. Is it? I'm just confused.
Yeah, because she has that and like her negative is like lazy or something like that. The drink thing.
She already has, yeah, she does already have that. Okay, so she needs 2 points to get
Break, yeah.
level 12. Or 12%, it looks like.
Denver. What is it?
I mean, as long as she's helping you, man, hell yeah.
I think they sold for the same. I'm trying to see if that new one is selling for more. I think they're the same. Do. Kind of funny because this game kind of makes me I don't know, like not really realize, but like get to the point where like I'm annoyed when someone's just ordering water.
Yes, I've been doing the same
Damn
thing.
it!
I've been curious if that's something that we could just be like, yeah, we're not going to serve water anymore. Recipes. Beer. Lager. Yeast.
Bam.
Ale yeast. Ale yeast. But we also need malt from rye or corn.
Corn. Oh, someone wants a green one. Okay, here we go. Here you go. Send that out. What do we get for? What do we get for? 534, I think. I think it was actually one less, actually. Oh no! Wait a minute.
Well, with how you guys are progressing right now, there most certainly will come a day when the loggers you're making now replace water frequency. Yeah, definitely. I definitely foresee that. Like, I understand the like realism idea behind, oh, I've got, I've got to have some water because got to be able to supply people with that, but kind of overdoing the waters.
Man.
Bless you.
Mm.
I don't see any thing for more taps, but I don't think that's necessarily a make or break kind of situation. You know what I mean? Like, it might be something you unlock at a later time.
If it just fills up like what we have for a bar here with taps, then that's taking up all the space for all these people coming up to order shit. So what's making me think maybe it's not a thing.
That would be annoying. Let's see. You can get a
How you
cow
guys are
skull.
progressive right now. There certainly will come a day where the waters you're making now replace the water. Not if we can't get more taps. More taps. Of course, this game is like still early access too, so.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means maybe it has yet to be added. I can tell you right now, the green lager's not really a hit.
No, that sucks.
We sold 2. So I would say maybe not worry so much about making that. Oh, here's a green one. Yeah, it actually sells for 1 copper less.
Weird.
Right. So yeah, I guess don't make it. I mean, 1 copper less isn't a lot, but it sells for less and it's selling less, so. Well, we sold 4 of those to about 12 of the other ones. Yeah, it's only like 0.6064, I think. To me, it was outdated. Something like the version. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at like a roadmap or anything for it like that. I'm not sure. It's fun though. I'm enjoying it. Oh gosh, she took a break.
I'm here.
Took a fucking break.
I just got here and saw her outside.
I didn't notice it. I was like, why is she not taking it? Oh shit, she's not even here.
Talk about coming back at the perfect time.
Yeah, like it's kind of fun because like the waitress thing, it helps out, but like with my skills and whatnot, it's like I prefer if people come up to the bar because like they get more money by serving it to them instead of her doing it.
Green. By the way, that one I did not change the color. It made it green automatic. It made itself green automatically.
Gunblade,
Hey,
do they?
she's
I
back.
don't know where you're looking. Do they have any sort of roadmap for this game or anything like that that you can see?
Red. No, she took it. Fine. Fine. I'll just walk away.
Fine, do your job then.
Oh, I didn't actually buy those. That's right.
So you did buy some stuff, right?
I did.
Okay.
But I made sure
Just
not
trying
to
to figure
go
out how much-
overboard.
Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of figure out how much money we keep paying her, and I'm like, oh boy, we haven't made a whole lot. But yeah, if you spend some, then that makes
Yeah,
more sense.
I spent enough money to give us some more tables.
More tables.
Yeah.
Okay. Make her earn that paycheck.
Not enough fuel. Well, we can fix that.
Not enough fuel, huh? It freaks me out when she like comes up here and just stands with nothing to do though, because I guess she stands with like her back to us or whatever. Or, I don't know. Her face disappears when she stands up here.
What? I didn't see that.
Yeah. Like when she's just standing up with nothing to do. It's not the back of her head because she has hair in the back of her head, but her face is gone. Like a freaking mannequin standing there. I heard the owner of this place is a cultist. You guys really gotta let that go. Really gotta let that go.
They're not gonna.
Not gonna lie, man. The fucking porridge is a pretty big hit.
Yeah, it's cheaper though, right?
It is, yeah. It's only like a little over 2 silver or something like that.
But it's also super cheap to make.
Yeah, and it's like it's selling more than the steak. So I saw a thing where I guess you know, quarterly financials and stuff start slowly coming out and whatnot. And, AMC theaters apparently didn't do so hot. And so, of course, you know, people are, oh, why this and that?
Yeah.
And, like, it's pretty simple. Like, the problem is, the overarching problem is that there's, you know, less of a reason for people to go to movie theaters. So you need to get them to go to the theater. And the solution to that is not raise the fucking price of everything all the goddamn time.
Yep.
Like, it's pretty
Hey,
simple to
sweet
understand.
Brad says he got to go home. Hell yeah.
Yeah. So happy for you, Brad. So happy for you.
There's drinks for you, man.
Congrats, buddy. Congrats, buddy.
Anyways.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, like you get it, or your prices just keep going up. So you're not incentivizing anybody to go out.
We were just talking about that
Like-
today over our breakfast break at work. And they were talking about, you know, the movie prices going up and everything. And of course, talking, you know, the
Holy shit.
proposed tariffs.
That, and of course you got the you have to consider the amount of commercials and stuff. Like the problem is, like I said, there's less of a reason for people to go to the movie theater because of what's available at home these days. And every move they make seems to be about making the experience more of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So, like, why would people do it, you know? Of course, you got your, you know, your diehards or whatever, like me. Like, you know, I'm gonna go no matter what because it's my thing. But need to put the bromap link in Discord for you. Yeah, if you don't mind, Gunblade, I'd like to take a look at it. I'm sure curious. Let's see. Last time Granny Mom and I went to the movies with one large popcorn and one large drink was $150 for 3 people. Mel, I mean,
What?
I guess it's just not as crazy. I mean, I'm thinking like if
Are you talking one large drink
I
of
go-
popcorn per person or one large total?
3 people. Yeah, I mean, if I go with the wife, ticket prices and whatnot, I'm already roughly $40 to $50 in on tickets, and then I'm probably concessions. If you do like a large popcorn and a couple drinks, that's probably at least $30. So $80 for 2 people.
I mean,
So that's fairly accurate. Yeah. Much more. I mean, yeah, it's a lot. It absolutely is. I mean, I've gone to the theater the last 2 weekends. And it's just me. You know, I've gone with my buddies, and yeah, I've probably spent about $150 between tickets and concessions.
so crazy. people in real life anyway, so I'd rather watch movies at home. I mean, that's fair.
I wouldn't rather watch a movie at home, but obviously I do all the time. Oh shit! Oh shit! There we go.
Wow, there's a lot of people pouring out of that fucking door.
Yeah, I didn't realize what time it was.
You were talking, so I hit last call, and I didn't want to interrupt what you were saying, so I didn't let you know that I did last call.
I was like, oh fuck, it's late. Yeah, it's not for most people anymore, which is their problem, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you're diehards or whatever, you know, like myself. Like I'm way more into movies than your average person is. Like I'm still gonna go. Like it's not gonna stop me. Like I love going to the theater. I just love the experience. I would prefer things were cheaper, but I mean, my biggest thing when it comes to the experience, which by the way, this is probably where we should stop because I'm assuming this is when it saves. Probably. But like one big thing for me is commercials. Stop playing fucking 30 minutes of goddamn commercials. And when I say commercials, I don't mean the previews. I mean actual commercials. I'm sick and tired of seeing fucking Flonase commercials when I'm sitting there waiting for my movie to watch. You know, like I don't need to see this shit. I don't need to see a goddamn Toyota commercial. I'm not here to buy a car. I'm here to watch a fucking movie. Drives me even more insane when I see commercials for the theater. I'm like, I'm already sitting here, motherfucker. Why are you trying to sell me on shit? I'm already paid to be here. Like, I don't get it. Stop that shit.
Yeah,
Previews I'm fine with. Don't show me commercials, for the love of God. Just don't.
I haven't really seen too much of that, but I mean, the last time I went to a movie, fuck, what was it? The newest Jackass movie?
Well, and it gets even worse because not only do they just show way too many commercials, but they don't even have enough commercials to fill up all the time they play them for. So you see the same commercial 4 fucking times.
Oh God, yeah.
And it's like, it's infuriating. Like, just don't do that shit. That's one of those things you do that is actively pissing people off, you know? Sure, people aren't going to step up and go and complain about it, but they're just not going to come back. Clearly. You know? Like, goddamn.
What I always hated was before the trailers and the commercials even, they always play like, you know, the like little game slides and you know, specifically talking about like their theater and all that kind of shit. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right? Like so the little quizzes that they do and everything, that's some of that's actually kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
But I get so annoyed at seeing the same things because they're playing like 4 or 5 things over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna ask this question again. Yeah, because I didn't know it the first time you asked me.
We talked about this a little about a month or 2 ago, maybe something like that. And I think I was telling you guys about I went to a movie. It might have been the Captain America movie back in February, maybe. And one of the commercials was I think it was like one of the M&M commercials or whatever, but it was the Christmas one. They were still playing Christmas commercials.
Yeah, no.
And I'm like, what the hell?
No.
What are we doing? Like,
let's not do that.
Just play the previews in the fucking movie. You know, if you want to do your little theater intro thing before you do it, like, that's fine. You know, you play your DTS, your Dolby Atmos, that's fine. But I just don't want to see Toyota Camry commercials. Okay, I don't want to see that shit. God damn. If you keep your prices the same and just get rid of the commercials, I'm infinitely more happy. You know, like just don't do that shit. Whatever. Huh? You're not gonna do it though.
I don't know.
Not gonna do it.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at that. I'll take a look at that roadmap. I'm curious to see what their plans are for the game. Really liking the game so far. It's fun.
It's starting to pick up a little bit.
I'm having more fun just sitting there serving drinks than I thought I would. To be perfectly honest, I'm like, this is kind of fun. Like, maybe reconsider my life choices.
It's actually kind of funny because, you're doing the one that's making the money and just kind of sitting there, and I'm the one that's actually running around doing like the shopping and the fucking
Yeah.
crafting and everything. Like, who
Usually
is
it'll be
this?
pretty reversed. Yeah. Who
Yeah,
are
we
we even
reversed our
anymore?
roles. What the hell? But you know what? I kind of do like being, hey, I need to get this. Like whenever we played Ark and whatnot, any of those games, it's always been you doing the building, me doing like the armor and the weapons and everything. And now it's kind of,
Yeah.
you
Sure.
know, you're doing the equivalent of the armor and the weapons. You're doing the bulk of the meat of everything, and I'm just kind of doing the background stuff in a
Sure.
sense. So
Yeah.
it's just kind of funny changing the roles like that.
Cool. Cool.
But
Cool. There we go.
we are going to call it a night tonight. So,
That's it. Yep.
Dev,
Yeah.
I don't care if you have to stay up until 6 o'clock in the fucking morning tomorrow night. Get that game done, man. I want to talk about the ending.
Yeah. I have somewhere to be. So I have places to be.
You do not have somewhere to
morning,
be at
Sunday.
6 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Not at 6 o'clock in the morning, but at about 8 o'clock in the morning.
From midnight. No, I'm talking like tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, midnight till 6
Yeah, I know. I have
a.m.
somewhere to be Sunday morning.
No.
I'm telling you, my days are booked, man.
No, you don't. You don't.
They're booked.
You don't. Be like my wife and just magically figure out how to be a full functioning adult on like 3.5 hours of sleep.
I mean, I do that, but doesn't mean I don't have stuff I have to do. Like maybe Sunday night, depending on how the day goes. But yeah, like up until Sunday night, my clock is full. I could play it right now.
Do it.
But it's got to download the updates. that's the the equivalent of kicking a man when he's down. Like I could go play it now. I still have to get up in the morning to go do some sports stuff, but I could power through it. But yeah,
hotspot your phone and try and make it go faster.
It would take me as long to figure that out as it would to just let it download.
It's really simple, man. You hit the hotspot button. That's it.
But this is an Xbox. This isn't a computer.
All it does is see the Wi-Fi. You got this.
Yeah, you say that.
All right, everybody. Well, I hope you guys all have a good weekend. I'm gonna probably get some Oblivion time in tonight still, and I need to get a better weapon because
that I can do.
I ain't got no damage done. I need a better weapon. So I'm at level 12 and my weapon does 5 damage. I need a better weapon.
It's fine. It's okay.
All right, everybody. I hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you on Monday.
See you back here on Monday, Junkies.
Latest.